Boys and girls, I am on page 329 of your math book. And today we are going to focus on finding perimeter. 329. If you are just joining me, make sure that you are on page 329. And I have a problem on this page. Marissa uses 64 feet of fence to make a border around a rectangular flower garden. The length of the garden is 20 feet. What is the width of the garden? We want to know what the width is, right? So what do we know about perimeter? Perimeter is equal to length plus width plus width. All right, so I'm going to draw my picture. And this is my L and this is my W. The length is how long something is. The width is how wide something is. What do I know? I know that the perimeter, the total is 64. So I'm going to write down 64 feet. The unit is really important in math because there's a huge difference between inches, feet, yard, meter, miles. So you got to make sure you know what measurement, what unit you're working with. So I know that the perimeter total is 64 feet. I also know one of the size of this yard. I know that the length, how long something is 20 feet. So the length is 20 feet over here. So if the length is 20 feet on top, I know that if this is 20 feet, this also must be equal. This also will be 20 feet immediately. Because we're looking at a rectangle and those are parallel. Plus, we don't know what that is. So I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, right? So I'm going to have plus W or 2W. So I am going to add up my length. 20 plus 20 gives me 40 feet. And I'm going to bring this down. Plus, I can use this as 2W, or I still will bring these two down. W plus W, because this is the same thing as 2W. 2 times W, okay? And that will give me 64 feet still. Now, in order to find out what that is, I got to take my total, subtract what I know, which is 40 feet. So I'm going to have 64 minus 40 is equal to W plus W or 2W because they're two sides. All right. Now, 64 minus 40 gives me 24 feet. Okay, and that gives me W plus W or 2W. Okay, so I have 24 feet. That means this and this. So how do I find out what is on one side? So in order to find out what's on one side, you have to split this 24 in half, or 24 divided by 2. That's why I say 2W. Divided by 2 is equal to one side, right? So 2 goes into 24. 24 cut in half. It gives you 12 feet per side. So watch this. This is going to be 12, and this is going to be 12. So if you add this, 20 plus 12 plus 20 plus 12, that will give you 64.